we are going to start the second lecture of class 9 mathematics chapter 1 number systems. In this lecture we are going to discuss about how to find the rational number between given two rational numbers. So the first method we are going to discuss, it is mostly applicable, or we apply this method when we have to find one number between two given rational numbers. So what the procedure is that if suppose two numbers x and y are given, these two are the rational numbers. So we have to find another rational number between these two. So what is the formula? We just write x plus y by 2. So if we look at the example, two numbers are given to us. One is 1 by 3, second is 1 by 2, and we have to find the rational number between these two. So what we will do, it is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 by 2. The answer you will get, it is solved over here, it is 5 by 12. So this is the rational number which lies between 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. Similarly, if we have to find the rational number between 2 by 3 and minus 3 by 4, what we will do? It is 2 by 3 plus minus 3 by 4 over 2. So when you will calculate the value, you will get the answer as minus 1 by 24. So this is the rational number between the numbers 2 by 3 and minus 3 by 4. Now in this next example, we have to find the rational number between minus 2 and minus 3. We have to find three rational numbers. So what we are going to do, we are going to use this method. Basically this method is used to find one number. So in the first step, in the step 1, what we are going to do, we are going to write minus 2 and minus 3 are the numbers. We have to find the number between these two. So that number is minus 2 minus 3 by 2. Basically what we are doing, it is minus 2 plus minus 3 by 2, and this is equivalent to this, it is x plus y by 2. X is minus 2 and y over here it is minus 3. So the first number that you will get, it is minus 5 by 2. So what we see from this is, if this number is minus 2 over here, this number is minus 3 over here, so the number we have found now, it is minus 5 by 2. It is in the middle of these two numbers. So next step, what we are going to do, we can find the number between these two. We can find the number between these two numbers. So when we calculate these values, we will get minus 5 by 2 plus minus 2 by 2, and over here we will get minus 3 plus minus 5 by 2 by 2. So we find the number between these two numbers. So these are the three numbers. This is 1, 2 and 3 numbers that we have found between minus 3 and 2. And on solving these values, when you simplify these values, you will get it is minus 9 by 4 and minus 11 by 4. So these are the numbers which lie between minus 2 and minus 3. So we can repeat this same process again and again. If we have to find one more number, what we can do, we can find the number between these two. We can find the number between these two. We can take any two numbers and we can find another number. In the next method or second method, we use this method when the denominator of the two numbers, they are same. In the first method, we are saying that we can find one number between the two numbers. We can repeat that method to find more than one number. In the second method, if the denominator of two numbers are same, we use this second method. So what we are going to do is, we explain with the help of this example. We are saying number is given 3 by 5 and second number that is given is 4 by 5. So we look over here that their denominator is same, and what we have to do, we have to find 5 rational numbers. So one procedure is that you add these two numbers. It is 3 by 5 plus 4 by 5 and upon 2. You find one number, then you again repeat this process, then you again repeat the process. So in place of that, what we are going to do is, we are saying how many numbers we have to find. It is 5. We write it as n. So n plus 1 is 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So what we are going to do now is, we are writing 3 by 5, we are writing 4 by 5. We multiply and divide this number with 6. We multiply and divide this number with 6. So the numbers that we will get, it is 18 by 30 and 24 by 30. And it is important to see over here that 3 by 5, 18 by 30, 4 by 5 and 24 by 30, these are equivalent numbers. So if we find the number between these two numbers, that will also be between the 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So how we can find the number is, we are saying the first number we are having, it is 18 by 30, that is equal to 3 by 5. Next number is 19 by 30. We have increased the numerator by 1. Then it is 20 by 30. Then it is 21 by 30. Then it is 22 by 30. Next it is 23 by 30. And next it is 24 by 30. And 24 by 30 is again 4 by 5. And when we write these numbers in the simplest form, we get the answer in this form, that the numbers are this. That it is 3 by 5, 19 by 30, 2 by 3, 7 by 10, 11 by 15, 23 by 30 and 4 by 5. So these are basically the simplest form of these numbers. Now in the next example, what we are going to do is, we have to find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. So one procedure we have already seen, that we can write as 3 plus 4 by 2. You will find one number, you will again repeat the process, you will again repeat the process. We have to find 6 numbers, so we have to repeat the process again and again. But now we know that their denominator is same. Both these numbers, these are 3 by 1 and 4 by 1. How many numbers are required? It is 6. So n plus 1 is, in this case it is 7. So what we are going to do? We are multiplying it with 7, divided by 7, multiplied with 7, divided with 7. So the numbers that we will get, it is 21 by 7 and 28 by 7. Now what we have to do? We have to write the numbers between these two numbers, 21 by 7 and 28 by 7. So what is the procedure to write? Next number will be 22 by 7. Next is 23 by 7. Next is 24 by 7. 25 by 7. 26 by 7. 28 by 7 by 7 and 28 by 7. When you simplify these numbers, you will get the answer in the form of these numbers. That it is 3, then 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7 and all these numbers. Now next we have to insert 10 rational numbers between minus 5 by 13 and 6 by 13. Now if suppose in place of this the question is 5 by 13 and 6 by 13. So what we see, that the difference between the numerator is just 1. It is difficult directly to induce the numbers. If suppose I have to induce 10 numbers, what we are going to do? We are going to write it like 55 by 13 into 11 and 6 into 11 by 13 into 11. This is 66 by 13 into 11. So when we use these numbers, and we can write the next number, and we can insert 10 numbers. But when we are talking about minus 5 by 13 and 6 by 13, if we represent these numbers on the number line, it is 0 over here, somewhere over here it is 6 by 13, somewhere over here it is minus 5 by 13. So if we start writing the next number to this, it is minus 5 by 13 is this number. So the next number will be minus 4 by 13. We are adding 1 to the numerator. Then again add 1 to the numerator. You will get it is minus 3 by 13. Again add 1 to the numerator. You will get it is minus 2 by 13. Again add 1 to the numerator. It is minus 1 by 13. Add 1 to the numerator. It is 0 by 13. Add 1 to the numerator. It is 1 by 13. Likewise, you can continue up to 5 by 13. So how many numbers we have obtained? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 2 by 13, 3 by 13. So we have obtained 10 numbers. So we need not to multiply the numerator and denominator in this particular case. If suppose I have to insert 100 numbers, then what we can do is we can write it like this, that it is minus 500 by 1300, and this number is 600 by 1300. We can write it in this form. We can write it like 5000 by 13,000, 6000 by 13,000. So we can insert as many numbers as we want between any two given numbers. Like in the next example, we have to insert between minus 4 by 11 and 7 by 11. If we directly write the numbers, it is minus 3 by 11, minus 2 by 11, minus 1 by 11, 0, 1 by 11, 2 by 11, likewise it is 6 by 11, and then it is this. But how many numbers we need is, we need 100 rational numbers. So for 100 rational numbers, this direct method is not applicable over here. So what we are going to do, we multiply numerator and denominator with 10. What we get is, we get that this number is minus 40 by 110. This number is 70 by 110. Denominator is same. So how many numbers we can insert over here? We can see it is 70 and this is minus 40. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to add these two. It is this much. So basically we can insert 109 numbers between these two numbers using this procedure. How many numbers we require? We require 100 numbers, and we can find these 100 numbers. Now in the third method, it is more general than the earlier two methods. So in the first method, we are saying we use that method if we have just to find one number between two given rational numbers. In the second method, we are saying if their denominator is same, then we can use the second method to find the rational numbers between the two given numbers. So we increase the value of numerator, the difference between the numerators, and we can find as many numbers as we want. Now in the next method, we are saying if we have to find n rational number between two given rational numbers, then first thing we have to do is, first step we have to do is, if x and y are the two numbers, we have to see which of these numbers is greater. Suppose y is greater than x, we are saying x is less than y. How many numbers we want? We want to find n numbers. So what we are going to do, we are going to find a number d using the formula y minus x over n plus 1. We have to find a number d using this formula. This formula you have to keep in mind. Then the numbers will be, first x is already there, the next number will be x plus d. Next number will be x plus 2d. So on up to x plus n d. So this will give us the number, the n numbers between the two numbers x and y. So how we can apply this example is that we have to insert 6 rational numbers between minus 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. So we see over here that denominators are not same. So what we are going to do is, we are, this first number minus 2 by 3 is negative, this second number 3 by 4 is positive. So what we see from this is that the value of x is minus 2 by 3 and value of y is 3 by 4. X is smaller number, it is minus 2 by 3. How many numbers we are going to insert? It is 6. Now our formula is d is equal to y minus x over n plus 1. So it is 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. It is y minus x over n plus 1. So the answer you will get, it is 3 by 4 plus 2 by 3 over 7, and this value is 17 by 84. So now the numbers we have is, the numbers we have to insert. The first number, it is the number that is given to us is minus 2 by 3. Next number is minus 2 by 3 plus 17 by 84. Next is minus 2 by 3 plus 2 into 17 by 84. Next is minus 2 by 3 plus 3 into 17 by 84. And likewise we can continue. When you solve these values, you will get the values in this form, that this value is mentioned over here. The next is 2 into 17 by 84. So it is 34 by 84. Next is 3 into 17 by 84. It is 51 by 84. Next is 68 by 84. Next is 85 by 84. And last one is 102 by 84. On solving these values, you will get the answer in this form. And this is the simplified values of these answers. This you can solve at your own to see that how we can simplify these values. So these are the 6 numbers between minus 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. We look at another example over here. So we have to find 9 rational numbers between 0 and 0.1. So 0 and 0.1, 0 is the neutral element. This is the positive number, so it means 0 is less than 0.1. So x is 0, y is 0.1. Value of n is 9. So value of d will get, it is y minus x over n plus 1. That is 0.1 minus 0 over 9 plus 1. So the value of d we are getting, it is 0.01. So we apply the formula, we have applied the formula and we get the value of d is 0.01. So the numbers will be, first number that is already given to us, it is 0. Now the next number we have inserted over here, it is 0 plus 0.01, that is equal to 0.01. Next will be 0 plus 2 into 0.01, so that will be 0.02. Next is 0 plus 3 into 0.01, so that number will be 0.03. And likewise you can continue and we can find the numbers in this form, that it is 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, so on up to 0.09. And when we write it in the form of p by q, you will write the answers in this form, that it is, when we are writing 0.04, it is equivalent to 4 by 100, and that is equivalent to 1 by 25. When we are writing 0.05, it is equivalent to 5 by 100, the value is 1 by 20. When we are writing 0.06, it is 6 by 100 and the value is 3 by 50. Likewise, you will get the answer in the simplified form in this way. So these are the 3 methods we have seen how we can write the rational number between given two rational numbers. In the further lectures, we will see some another methods also, that how we can directly write the rational numbers between the number 0 and 0.1. but that is part of our next lectures.